Ross Geller is the most polarizing character in sitcom history. He's brilliant but toxic, romantic but possessive. But characters aren't born, they are built. Today, we're putting Ross on the therapist's couch to ask, who is the real architect of his toxicity? Was it the parents who spoiled him into a golden child, or the wife who shattered his heart through betrayal? First, let's talk about Jack and Judy. Ross didn't just grow up, he was curated. To his parents, he was the medical marvel, the genius, the one who could do no wrong. This created a massive superiority complex. Because he was never told no or criticized, unlike Monica, Ross grew up believing his logic was absolute. The parents built the ego. They gave him the crown, but they didn't give him the emotional tools to handle a world that doesn't treat him like a king. His arrogance isn't confidence, it's the result of being overindulged.
There are people like Ross who need to shoot for the stars, with his museum and his papers getting published. Other people are satisfied with staying where they are. I'm telling you, these are the people who never get cancer.
Then comes Carol. If the parents built the ego, Carol destroyed the security. Imagine being the golden child who does everything right, only to find out your wife of several years has been leading a double life. Carol's betrayal wasn't just an affair, it was an identity crisis for Ross. It taught him a terrifying lesson. Even when things look perfect, the floor can drop out at any second. The toxic jealousy we see with Rachel, the obsession with Mark, the on-a-break panic, that is Carol's ghost. He wasn't trying to control Rachel, he was trying to prevent the world from breaking his heart again.
By the by, did it ever occur to you that, I don't know, maybe they might be having a little too much fun?
What's too much fun?
You know, the kind of fun you and Susan had when we were married.
Oh my God, you are so paranoid.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I?
Wow. Carol really messed you up.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she turned you into this untrusting, crazy, jealous sycophant. She's totally right. When we were together, you got all freaked out about Mark and there was nothing going on. Totally makes sense.
It does not.
Here is the tragic formula. The parents made him feel entitled to happiness, and Carol made him terrified of losing it. When you combine a man who thinks he deserves everything, parents, with a man who is scared he'll get nothing, Carol, you get a Ross Geller. You get a man who clings too hard, fights too dirty, and uses his trauma as a weapon to win every argument. While the parents built the structure and Carol set the fire, the ultimate responsibility lies with Ross. Why? Because we see characters like Chandler, who had even worse childhood trauma, work through it to become a stable partner. Ross chose to use his golden child status to justify his victim status. He stayed in the past because it was easier than fixing his present. What do you think? Is Ross a victim of his circumstances, or is he just a guy who refuses to go to therapy? Was it Judy Geller's favoritism or Carol's betrayal that did the most damage? Let's settle this in the comments. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the psychology of your favorite shows.